My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Sazo Mogiate. Today, I know say this kind of time, now we take the bring Izigan for screen, and we don't come again sake of say we get special and omoge package we want give una today. Before we really go to the Tori proper, make we tell you the usual information we will give una for this program, and that now the security numbers. The funniest thing we say, some kind of time, some people would call us as if say now we be police, as if say now we be NDLA, as if say now we be even the fire service. We they give una this number so that now if they contact the right source. And now this number where your this screen now police number. Make una write am down. When I get any yawa, when I get any complaint for an area concerning criminal issue, concerning criminal cases, when I will call this number where this screen. So I want to call this number kia before I know the police people don't deal with you. And this other number so will just appear now. This one and be NDLA number. In case when I get any yawa for an area concerning drug matter, when we say some kind of people that would smoke waiting not supposed to be, that would disturb area with some kind bad drug issue, make una call this number. The NDLA people that would do there with una, they give run some kind of arrest. Before una know, they will clear that area everywhere, go make campman. And this other number when they see so now this fire service number. And the fire service now you both they call them, but we they call them fire brigade. Sake of say now that name, now many of us know are put for this Obodo Nigeria. And if you take barrel now, make you write this fire service number, so that in case of any yawa concerning fire issue, for your area, then you will call this fire service. Say some kind of time, even when the weather cold, fire will still happen. And if it don't happen, you don't pass, be careful. Now nothing can run out with bucket and the normal thing they use. When I call fire brigade, they will come to the rescue. They will still not come away for now. My people, that now the small info we will get for now. Make we go small break. When we come back, we will continue with the Tori proper.
Now Robin will go. Yes, so now the Robin move for go. Now former that move collect, they take track us. And the track us, they police stay us. They don't need to advise person. It's not they don't serious with their eye. They need to advise themselves.
Thief not good though. Thief not good.
Our Tori today, we can't look or we can't really investigate this issue of police. Where police can't go for some kind of protest. That they protest sake of say they not pay them allowance. And most people, because we really go around town, we can't do what they call a cross-section interview. We can't ask people, say, police, they protest sake of say they don't pay the allowance. And that's some say they never say where police they protest before. Why some say, even if police protest, now what it concern them, now they protest for. And now we can't go around, we can't really hear many people as they talk for the matter. But before we really take the cross-section interview, we can see some more coverage of the police people when they protest. Sake of say they go tender for the Maduguri area and the money where they supposed to give them as allowance, they not give them.
I want Mr. President to intervene into this matter. Mr. President should intervene into this matter.
IG must go. IG must stop my money. IG must go. We don't stop school. We don't stop. We don't cause any problem. But let our money be paid.
If truly Mr. President is a democratic president, he should intervene into this matter. He should intervene into this matter. I'm telling you, we are begging you, let the Mr. President intervene into this matter. We are fighting for our right.
my people, now don't see the police people as I begin whole ground. Like I say tomorrow, no day. You see the way then they shake, that they shake the environment because they say they need the allowance. The second story, as I tell you now before, now the one will be say, our big people when they do authority, when they call House of Senate, people when they House of Senate, they don't they talk for some kind of matter, say this police matter self. As it don't they say now only federal, now they control police. Why state and community no fit take charge of their own police? Well, if now here, I will see say the Senate president himself in talk of the matter. And some people when they dey Senate floor too, they still talk of the matter. Make we hear them first. Then when they talk finish, we'll come back again, come analyze the matter.
Well regulated, because some people are fearing about the abuse of this. They are fearing because we have not been able to decide how to make sure that it's not abused. So if we're able to come articulate processes and procedures that will ensure that this is not abused, I think that will go a long way in resolving this problem. So that each state will have the type of police they need, the number of policemen they need, and equip them the way they want in such a way as to contain the problem they have in their state. This is what is happening everywhere in the world, from America to Europe to Asia, everywhere. That is how it is done. Police has been centralized because criminals are multiplying, so you have to come up with initiatives on how to deal with it. The state is empowered in such a way through social contract to overwhelm criminals, but here criminals are overwhelming the state. So that is not acceptable. And the only way to ensure that police and security people overwhelm the criminals is to ensure that each state of this federation will have the number and type of police they need in order to contain what problem are confronting them. Until we do that, we'll continue to have this problem. So I want to appeal to all my colleagues to look at this bill when it comes in such a way that we'll be able to deal with it to help us solve this problem, because this is an international embarrassment. We don't ever leave this country and go anywhere. The first they keep asking is about the killings in Nigeria. What are people doing about it?
But now that these things are stepping up, suddenly we are bringing the issue of creating state police. Mr. President, I agree with various speakers, including the federal government. But before we create state police, Mr. President, I have never had one state chief executive that either came out or complained to anybody that he has given instructions to the commissioner of police of that state, his state, or to the military officer to carry out. I have never had one. What I hear, please address the chair.
There are so many.
Mr. President, this only reinforces my belief that these things are being orchestrated by some people so that they can have their constitutional amendment to have the state police. Because yes, I want one person in my state, please, I have the floor. Well, I am abusing it because I'm abusing your interest, because it doesn't serve the interest of my people. Yes, you have the right. You have the right to call for what you want. Mr. President, I want protection. I want protection. Mr. President, I want protection. Mr. President, this is a grand agenda by you people that want state police, and you are... Mr. President, I want protection.
Senator Marafa, Senator Marafa, everybody has contributed to this topic. So try and ensure that your contribution is in a manner that does not include this. So round up. You are closing up.
Thank you.
Point of order. DSP.
No.
DSP. Point of order. Yeah.
Now that those who are pushing for state police are behind what is going on, so they can have their way. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. Because under our rule, he said no senator shall impute improper motive to any other senator. I said it because I don't want to get out of this place and somebody arrest me because I'm talking about state police and they said I'm sponsoring the killings. That is not true. So he has to withdraw that, sir.
How many of my colleagues have watched this video? Because if you had the opportunity of seeing this Plateau killings video, then you will know this is a different dimension of killings happening in our country. But let me commend the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House for taking the bold initiative the very day this incident happened, visiting the President and conferring with him as the way forward of this killing that has been happening in our country. Even though we've not been briefed what was discussed, but I know there are some initiatives that have been taken in this regard. Mr. President, maybe I came late. So, Mr. President, my own issue is this. The last time I spoke on this floor and addressed this August gathering, I called on the removal of the service chiefs and the police. Today, I think the entire country are calling for their removal. And I believe this is only in the interest of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But Mr. President, is my own suggestion concerning how to end this killing? And I believe the fastest amendment to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should happen in this 8th Senate. And that is amending the Constitution for the creation of state police. There is no two ways about it now. Because, Mr. President, we say we practice true federalism. We have what we call sheriff, which are the local policing. We have the state police and the federal policing. Here in Nigeria, anything about police is about politics. And that is why we continue to have a police that is not functional. Mr. President, the Plateau killing, if you watch the video, these people are helpless. There is nobody coming from anywhere to intervene. But can you imagine where there is community policing that is guiding that community 24/7, where we have state policing that is under the control of the state government? Before, it is immediately after any incident happens, you will now see the IG deploying men to go there. For how long are we going to wait? Plateau is just a tip of the iceberg of many still to come. So for us as a National Assembly, what we should do now, without no further delay, is to just ensure the Constitution is amended to accommodate state policing and local policing. That is when we can stop coming here and start talking every day about this. Any state that have the capacity to do this, let them start, so that we can put a stop to this killing. A governor of a state addressed the nation that is dropping his powers regarding the security and killing of the state. That is why he doesn't want to be identified with it again. He said because the security man will not take instruction from him. That is the governor of Zamfara State. So, Mr. President, distinguished colleague, for us to be sincere with ourselves, to us to be seen, helping Nigerians as a nation and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, let us take this bold step, at least for once. We are looking for a way forward to stem the tides of killings in our nation. If tomorrow they come here again, another senator stand up and said they've killed almost 100 people in this constituency, we will all come up, stand up for 1 minute silence, and also start condemning.
As you're all aware, we're all aware of the challenges we're having in the country today, particularly in the area of security. Today we spent a lot of time in the Senate debating the security issues. Over the last few weeks, we have heard a lot of comments and a lot of recommendations to the executive on what they need to do. There's no doubt about that the security architecture of the country presently cannot meet the demands and the challenges before it, and things need to be done. But we also agree today, as we challenge the executive to do what they have to do, we ourselves, as the legislative arm of government, must play our own role. And one of the decisions we took today was that it is time for us to really, address the issue of state police and community police. In doing that, we resolved in the Senate that we've given our Constitutional Constitutional Amendment Committee 2 weeks to bring an amendment to the floor for us to pass, and hopefully House of Representatives also, I'm told, are also thinking along those lines. and eventually we will send it to the state assemblies. We seek your support in this. We really believe that no responsible country, society, can continue to watch helplessly as our people are dying the way they're dying.
When I don't hear them, all this now, our baby got gas them, when we say they represent the people for their various senatorial districts. And they don't talk, say there is need for our police. Where they will take get state police, they will take get community police. And why is it they talk all these things? Say they will see how they will take put her into law, they will take do and make the thing enter the constitution. Go. Now some of the senators can say, not be that one be our problem. The problem, I don't hear say one day say state governor don't give command to commissioner, say do this, do that. The commissioner say no will do. They say no be that one be the major problem. That the major problem when we get for our society. Now some people will be say they get their personal interest. When they want to say okay, they will carry this police go their community, carry this police go their state, so that they go feel the control and they use the police people. They do what they like. You know, when it comes to say now, the authority don't do the state hand, it don't do the community hand. The senator, when he talk this one, now be Senator Kabir Garba Marawa, from Zamfara Central Senatorial District. Now he said, not be that one be the main problem when we get for Nigeria. Say if they empower Nigerian police, if they support Nigerian police, the way it be so, things go jejely. And now we can't see enter street. We can't see go around, we can't see hear what many other people talk. Some say, it's good, make we get community police. While some others say, yes, even if we get community police, we need to still get state police. And then we can't really go around town, as I told them before, we can't interview some persons. They cannot talk for their mouth. Make una hear those persons, the comment where they make concerning the issue.
Our state and community police, I like them where I love them. I want me them try, make them bring and come.
Why?
Because it will help to reduce other many things were not good for the area, like criminal side, other things like that, violence. It will help reduce them.
Yeah, but the police only there, so they're not the help.
And they help, but it will support them. We will use and support them. That they help. We don't say they're not the help, but they try. They try well.
So your take now is say you support?
Yes, I support them. Make them bring community and state police.
So you want to say those people where they agitate this matter now for House of Senators? They don't do wrong.
No, they don't do anything wrong. I love the idea. And then state police now, when they do all those things, we go. Everybody will settle down, sit down, say see things. Even state police, they go know who bad, they will know no bad. Because all these federal police, they don't know what they happen for this thing. Let me say they're not the trial, but they're not so much know something like that.
This community policing, sense they, but nonsense also they. Because if we say maybe we get a state police and now maybe governor, people for each state now go to control them, you sure say they go respect them, they go respect the rights of the individuals. Be they will come, they use the police, they say they oppress the individuals like saying a private army. And the problem we may get about this state police and community policing. But at the same time, we also know say problem also there for this Nigeria police force. They're not plenty rich, and we also see say even for federal level, it can be like say like the Inspector General of Police into get power. So for me, I feel say we need to reach a kind of a center road compromise. Compromise in the sense of say, we go increase our police force with our own support. And it will still be saying under the federal government. Which I mean, you see for some places now that they get vigilante, people they employ, people to they patrol their streets. We feel adopt this system. Say each house they pay small money, maybe like 1,000 naira a month per house. Either they pay 1,000 per month, that one go be 40,000 naira. So people of that street, they feel bring out some of their children where go school, where then go come give uniform, employ, say they be members of the police force. If we do one for all streets all over Nigeria, we will say and say all the streets go get policemen. And the policemen go be people wey know ground, they know their area. If person wey be stranger enter that street, then go know, say this one not be one of us. If anyone kind thing dey happen, then go know. And people for the street fit also tell their pikin say, our pikin, oh, this man wey come this street, so see one kind thing wey they do yesterday, oh, and now they don't catch am. So that middle road now, if you say go better pass the one or say you just say state police, go dey under governor, or only one police wey just dey under federal government. So all of us need to put hands together. This one where I talk so now, only federal government not go fit do am. But if e be say landlord of each houses put hand, they contribute that small money, then we will say and say we go fit easily do am, and e go work better as e dey now. Any person wey work, e get right when they still take ask make dem pay am. Who dey work wey dem not pay, you say make e go dey look for Boko Haram, you say make e go dey look for Fulani herdsmen, make e go dey look for armed robbers. They just kill and throw away for nothing, and they never chop. Children dey ground, they never chop. That kind of thing don't work. Nigeria get money nyafu. If we dey use the money well, we not go get problem. If you look people waiting for National Assembly now, the money way that they make for there, where they get for there, then can't think of the man where they carry gun, they patrol, they go for night. The money with that one they collect, not they reach anything. Think of the executive, the people where they on top, money where they collect, e big well. Then the one where just they risk in life, the money with that one they get not reach. Then you constantly say they not still pay the man money. You not get better shoe, you not get better uniform. In the first place, person will be police. He's supposed to wear bulletproof. Our men, they know they wear bulletproof. You will see 10 soldiers, maybe out of 10 soldiers or 10 policemen, now only one go wear bulletproof. It don't make sense. These now people will be say we supposed to secure their lives well, provide for them well, protect them well. We go look at the best officers or the best policemen for the world. We go also use our own, do our own, make them be like that. Not be this one where they say our policemen are not good, now they be the worst for the world. We do and make them be the best, now they not be the best. I should say if we provide for them, we train them properly. Then as time they go on, we also they bring in educated people, we they phase out the old school policemen. Things go improve. Nigerians don't be done deal. Nigerians be very, very intelligent people. As things be now, as things hard reach, Nigerians still feel they survive. If to say things better pass this, we go do pass this one, we go do better pass this one. So may we give our men chance, pay them their salary, treat them well, upgrade them, and they go also upgrade their service.
Federal government is supposed to pay them their money because people when they fight crime, they be all those people. If they don't eat belly food, they don't go fight crime. If the house not good, they don't go fight crime. It's not good. At least federal government or a Nigeria for a state, not even do what they're supposed to do for them. It's good when they give them their money. Other country, now police be the first person they give money to. At least somebody when don't work, you need their allowance. You give them their allowance, maybe they go do what they want to. That's what we see and ratio.
Of course, they're supposed to pay them their money because they are the security agencies that we have. They secure the country, and in fact, the matter of fact is that they are doing very well.
Okay, you two they speak English. So this matter, they don't speak English for this place. Now, wow.
So they do nice job. They are working hard. They try. Yes, bringing in those police now from the community, which the community will be in charge now. Yes, it's very good. I think they go well because like you talk, the community they know some areas, all those hiding places where all these bad boys go stay. They do all their bad things. So if community not there in charge of all these police, even police come and employ some of these community members, they feel they help them go to search all these bad boys. They get them. It will even make their work be more fast. But if they pay the policemen their allowance, any act of insecurity in this country will now be laid upon the heads of those policemen. So I urge the government or anybody in charge to pay the policemen, because when they now bring in community policemen with federal policemen to work together in a village or in a town or an urban area, it will be very good. Those community policemen will now working in hand to hand with the federal policemen because they know the nook and cranny of...
No, but you know they hear pidgin English.
Your grandma to the moon. You want to wear my microphone? My the for us not go hear this one.
No, sir. I want to drive an idea home.
Okay.
So those boys now, let me calm down. Those boys now, they know the nook and cranny. They know the where they call bunk. They know where they call the wee. Those gang, where they know their chambers. They know the shortcut. So if they now recruit men, when I'm talking of men, I'm not talking of go and carry a criminal or go and nominate a criminal from the village and put in the position of those federal policemen.
So the organs just sit down there, don't send all those boys, may they go to work. Then at the end of the day, they are expecting them to do a better job. They can't do it because they know say the organ will settle them. Well, that's why corruption there now. Why they ask that kind of question? You know the reason. Now their corruption takes start. Because corruption is supposed not to do this country if we are doing things the way it's supposed to be. But we are not doing things the way it's supposed to be now. No. The head of police, those big organ that they chop them, they'll come give tangere small to the men. And do you expect those men to do a good job?
I don't believe you. You did that. All this kind of thing. This kind of founded truth. Where we say you just talk.
Good,
you never investigate. You just talk. I don't believe you.
Now investigation. During the election, maybe they not just talk of that. If they are talking of community policing, when they talk that time, say each village go get police posts. So that they monitor everybody. I support that one.
Controlled by the community, controlled by the state.
Controlled by the federal government.
No, controlled by the community.
Wait. Policemen, people from Zamfara State, you're supposed to bring them come Edo. Why those Edo go Zamfara? May they go have experience of each other. The one when you say you go recruit police for Yokoryomo, you say may protect Yokoryomo. If you see brother when they commit crime, can he answer him? Let me the thing now. You go cover for them.
My people now don't hear. In all and all, we don't see and say if we don't go around public like this, make we see or make we hear what in our people get for mind. It will be like say for this program now we just the talk for here, the forge all the arrange waiting we just the tell you now. When I don't hear from the people man, and I don't see say some talk go this side say yes so it good. As a police protest, it's good as senators they talk say okay they will see how they will take bring police on board where we say state police and local community police go still there and while some others can say not be that one be the major problem now that the major problem when we get na to fund police na to support police so that they go fit dey do their work my people don't talk everybody don't make their comment even our people wey dey government they don't still talk their own. Anyhow, make una continue to watch Izigan. This is Izigan. They talk about crime and security for society, and we hope say this time next week una will tadagidigba for una palo watch Izigan when it will come up on Friday by 10:30 p.m. My people, una bye bye you.